your mouthpiece and be about peace like a Buddhist do. Get your box fucked up and twist it all up quick like a Rubik's Cube. She about to get bitch. She about to get bitch, slap, kick back, knick, knack, patty whack. That ain't my fault, so mama don't know where your daddy at.
Welcome to theartofwar.com. theartofwar.com. You know me, I'm your host, PTR, Prime the Ripper, bringing you what you want to see in battle rap, breaking down the battle raps that you want to see, and then getting you guys up online in Super HD, because that's what I do. So, first up, what you just seen right now was the first part of the bar of the week. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you two clips from two different battles, and then you pick which one you think should be bar of the week. The first one you just seen right now was Marasha versus Stud Famous, with Marasha going in on this thing. It's actually both of these battles were featured battles in this week's episode. So, but first up, let's get to the first battle. It's from the Utah division. So, Ahat Utah, big shout out there. You guys are doing big things. Got a big event coming up. I'll get more into that later. But this battle was Nick Jones versus El Solo. Nick Jones versus El Solo. This is one of the first battles to make the main channel from the Utah division, and there's good reason. This battle already broke over 8,500 views, and it's blowing up even faster. And both of these guys have big battles coming up at the next event. So Nick Jones and El Solo, I give this one. I think I'm gonna go to El Solo. I think he is the most Vegas ready to go in there. He has a really aggressive style. If you haven't checked out this battle, check it out in the link below. I'll get you guys the link for that. And Nick Jones is actually, he got some bars, like he got some stuff going for him. And big shout out to both of these guys, because Nick Jones will be going up against Grinder in the next event, the next Utah event, which is Ahat49 Mega March Madness Regionals, which has a couple of Utah battlers going up against people from not only from Vegas but from Texas, and Utah versus Utah. So a couple of the battles to be pointed out is El Solo, who I'm really looking forward to see, versus Playboy Short, who's the Utah champ right now, came down and battled Grinder. That battle hasn't dropped yet, but I was there, I shot it. It's a pretty good battle. You guys just can't wait to catch that. Next up is Jones versus Hemis. The Jones had a really good battle against Core at Ahat47, how the West was won. That battle should be dropping probably pretty soon. And Hemis, who, I mean, if you guys just seen the big Hemis versus Big L, it was kind of one-sided. Hemis went in on the kick, kept falling off. But I'm looking forward to see the Jones versus Hemis. Suspect versus Scheme. Y'all guys haven't got to see Scheme because Kaiser Sosa didn't show up to the Ahat47 battle. Suspect, who would have came to Vegas had he beat Playboy Short in their in the tournament that they had in Utah. So big shout out to those guys. But the battle that I'm looking forward to is Marasha versus IV. So this is a $1,000 battle. They're putting some money up on the line. And IV, I like him. He got the bars. Working on his delivery. Looks like he's gonna be a really good battle rapper pretty soon. It just comes with experience. But Marasha, what she showed us in her battle against Stud Famous was ridiculous. Which takes me to this week's second battle of the week, Marasha versus Stud Famous, which you just seen a clip at the beginning. Marasha versus Stud Famous. It was at How the West Was Won. Stud Famous. I seen Stud Famous battle Scheme at the Ahat Next event. I actually shot it, so I was expecting a lot from her. I seen what she could do. I thought she was going to be, bring that aggressive type flow that she has and bring it in with her whole Rainbow Noise Army backing her. So. And I seen what Marasha had online because I was checking her out. I was doing some research and I wanted to find out what was going on with that. But I did not expect what I seen that day. Man, this battle was ridiculous. She went in on her all 3 rounds. Did not let up. She didn't let Stud get to her with mainly the fat jokes, and she just went in on her. She owned it, and she just told her why she's going to be one of the best in the league. Not only a female versus female, but I think she's going to be one of the best in the league, female versus anybody, or anybody versus anybody. So I'm going to put my money on Marasha for the battle versus IV at Ahat49. And check out this battle if you haven't seen it. Marasha versus Stud Famous just dropped maybe about a week ago. And be on the lookout for her. I mean, she's on the rise. which takes me to the third battle of the week, which is actually one of the first ones to drop from Ahat47. It was Danny Myers versus P Money. Danny Myers versus P Money. Both of these dudes came hard. Now, when they looked at both of these guys, they were looking at them both as newcomers to the Ahat scene. Danny Myers does have a lot of battles in other leagues. P Money had the Ahat Next event versus A22 and Ahat against Miles Lowe, which I actually shot too, which it was kind of soft. I didn't think it was going to be as good as I thought it was going to be, but P Money still brought it. Miles Lowe had a little bit of freestyling in there. Didn't hurt him too much because he came with some bars that were still decent. So when I was looking at both of these battlers, I was like, man, all I've seen so far from Danny Myers was him versus Louis V. Him versus Louis V. And then on P Money, I seen two of his battles, but it wasn't really, I didn't think they were going to be this good. But you put both of these dudes together, and it was ridiculous. These dudes were ridiculous, bar after bar after bar. I shot this battle too. I was watching Danny Myers going in, and I was like, okay, Danny Myers got this first round. Then I hear P Money go, and I'm like, wow, that was really close. He actually fought back. Then a second round, same thing. P Money, Danny Myers. I had no clue who was gonna go into it. P Money had a pretty decent third round, and if you haven't seen the third round from Danny Myers versus P Money, where Danny Myers goes in on P Money, I think that's pretty much what had me edging it to Danny Myers. But at the end of the battle, I didn't know who to cheer for because it was just ridiculous bars after bars after bars. I thought both of these people should win. Being that there was $1,000 on the line, I don't know. I let the crowd decide. I didn't really cheer that much because I wanted to see who it was going to go to. Both crowds were ridiculous, and it ended up becoming a tie anyway. So the second clip of the week is going to be right here.
I've been bred to spit beautiful heat. A mechanic with long arms, how the tool is in reach. If I'm losing my speech, I'm still exposing them. We can stand across two mountains and battle through yodeling. We can continue ripping each other. We can stand across two islands with flashlights and signal each other. And when the batteries die and our memory clutter, we can send messages in bottles to mimic each other. And when our energies under, we can listen to the sound of the ocean and use seashells to finish each other.
So, Ahat, what I want you guys to do now is to look at the first clip, Marasha versus Stud Famous with Marasha's bar. Look at Danny Myers versus P Money. You tell me who you think won. Leave a comment in the box below. Say whatever you want about which battle, which clip you think should be clip of the week. And make sure you come out to every event, watch every battle as it comes out. I'm going to keep reviewing them. This is theartofwar.com. Catch me at www.thartofwar.com. Follow us at Twitter, at THAArtofWar. And also subscribe us on YouTube at Art of War TV. And we'll catch you at the Ahat event. Big shout out to OD for letting us use the battles. R&B, Pat, Big Menace from the Utah division. Another big shout out to Fats, who's on 106 in Park right now. Show your support for us, the Ahat battlers. Let them know that you got their back. And you don't need it though. That dude's sick. He should easily get the 6 wins. So if you're gonna catch me, we're gonna be Art of War is gonna be at the actual Utah event, Ahat49, doing interviews, doing pre-battle, post-battle. So catch me there. Get your interview in. If you want to spaz on theartofwar.com, let me know. I'll get you on. We'll get your blogs in place. We'll get that all done. And then we'll catch you at Ahat49. Let's go.
You tend to lie a lot. Who knows if your hood's real? Your point ain't for a dub. It's not really a good deal. I showed up to your address. It doesn't have that hood feel. You're the type I could kill. I'm popping like I took pills. You're catching lines, but you don't really know how these hooks feel. I walk with the pumps, no heels, no Reeboks. You probably choose death over a 30-day detox. Head full of space and a nose full of sheetrock. Your acapella fella tell your heartbeat to beatbox. See, Prime's got my videos in high resolution, so I'm gonna make you pay for these bars like restitution. I don't give a fuck if you're relatively amusing. I drew up the plans for a proper execution. No drills, no warning shot. Don't know if you've been warned or not. I'm showing up to your house, not to pay your mortgage off. Kane in the liquor store, drop and watch the 40 pop. I fathered this young gun. I'm similar to Corey's pops. Your shorty's got a bubble, but you know that girl's trouble. I heard she'll give it up for a McDouble. I'm random with variety, scare you into sobriety, forming secret societies of highly trained killers to clip anybody trying me. They'll even go as far as to check the people eyeing me. I was told you were pretty good. They lied to me. So fuck you and your all guy Instagram. Hustle man, Instagrams, 360 your mom's mom. That means I'm flipping grams. Fall back. You're the fall guy. That's the mission plan. Red dot, headshot. Seems like a simple plan. Smoked you for cheap. You're equivalent to a nickel bag.